leading the way with important local coverage. You're watching WISN 12 News at 5.
The storm track has shifted, and that means a lot more snow for many of you. How much you can expect next.
The Packers confirmed David Bakhtiari has a season-ending injury. How the team is feeling as it prepares for a possible Super Bowl run.
Happy 2021!
The pandemic did not stop a New Year's tradition, the annual icy dip into Lake Michigan.
Right now, live off the top on this first day of 2021, snow in Bayview. We're taking a live look here in the neighborhood in Milwaukee. You can see that snow is falling. Not a lot of traffic out there, but if you are heading out, the pavement is covered in snow. We also have a live look at the conditions near downtown Milwaukee. This is 9th and Wisconsin near the Marquette University campus. Again, a slow go if you're heading out. It has been slick out there on the roads.
Deputies say 3 cars crashed near I-94 and 35th Street around 3 o'clock. That led to a huge backup on the interstate. Now our crews are standing by with live updates on road conditions in just a moment, but first we're going to go to Chief Meteorologist Mark Baden with where the snow is heaviest right now.
And instead of that snow being across the Illinois border, getting hit hard, I'll let you know where as much as 5 inches will fall coming up.
Right, thank you. And the good news here is there's not much traffic with the holiday. Our Traffic Watch 12 maps showed just a few incidents out there. At one point, I-43 southbound near the Grafton area was shut down. That seems to be reopened. We do have an incident you see there on the maps, but if you head out west near the Oconomowoc, Pewaukee, Lake Country area, you see massive slowdowns in that region. Obviously, take some time if you're headed out tonight and keep those following distance as great as possible. Now, Milwaukee DPW crews have 100 salt trucks out right now clearing the streets. 12 News is leading the way with Weather Watch 12 team coverage tonight at 5.
Caroline Reinwald is live from Muskego. Caroline, how is it out there?
So we're in the parking lot of Pick and Save just off of Janesville Road. You can see what I'm standing in here. Again, another pretty heavy snowfall that we're seeing here to my left. Take a look what the roads look like there. We've seen some plows out, but this is very slow going. It was slow going all the way here from Milwaukee. It's slow going here in Muskego. Like Mark said, just take your time. You'll be fine if you keep it slow on the roadways. Now, earlier this afternoon here at Pick and Save, we saw people showing up, grabbing a few things for the New Year meal tonight. And I talked to some of them about this New Year's Day snow.
It's pretty slick. We saw 2 cars in the ditch.
2 in the ditch.
Coming up Racine Avenue, so it's pretty slick.
What do you think about the snow today?
I don't like it.
Oh no, why not?
I just like it to be easy to drive and stuff.
How are you feeling about snow on New Year's Day?
I'm fine with it. It's winter. It's what you're supposed to have.
And something I've noticed about just even standing out here the last minute or two is that these snowflakes are wet, very heavy, large, sloppy snowflakes that are hitting us today. So a little bit of info for you if you haven't been outside yet this afternoon or this evening. Toya, Patrick.
But again, as you said, take it easy out there. Caroline, thank you. Well, let's bring in 12 News' Hillary Mintz. She continues our snow coverage at KK and Lincoln in Bayview. Hillary?
Hey, Patrick, yeah, you mentioned those plows earlier. We've seen several of... Oh, there you go. Just as I'm talking about a plow, there's one over there on Lincoln that just drove by me. So they're out. No day off for those plow drivers, which is a good thing. Even though traffic a little lighter, it is the holiday. The cars that are out are, this is accumulating fast on the road. So it's going to be slippery. We were over downtown near City Hall a couple of hours ago checking out that scene near State and Water. Also near Kilbourne there. Some people were getting around slow there as well. I saw a couple of people even running, so apparently the weather not slowing them down. But if you are heading out, as you just heard Caroline mention, we can't say it enough, slow down. And I noticed on my drive over here, you go to hit those brakes, and it might not grab the way you think, and you might slide a little bit. So allow plenty of stopping distance between you and the car in front of you, guys.
Be careful out there, Hillary. Thank you. The 12 News mobile app has alerts that can let you know when it will rain or snow where you live. It is a free download in the App Store or the Google Play Store.
The Packers will be without best offensive lineman in football for the rest of the season. Matt LaFleur confirming David Bakhtiari suffered a season-ending knee injury in practice today. As Stephen Watson explains how it happened, makes it even tougher to comprehend.
Toya, Matt LaFleur don't change. Toya?
Thank you. Now to today's coronavirus numbers. Wisconsin reported 1,905 new COVID cases today and 10 additional deaths. The state's 7-day case average is up slightly to 2,158 cases. And at this hour, we are awaiting word on possible charges against a pharmacist accused of deliberately sabotaging dozens of vials of the COVID vaccine.
Grafton police arrested the pharmacist yesterday afternoon. We are not naming him because he's not been charged. He could face multiple charges, including reckless endangerment and criminal damage to property. That pharmacist is accused of removing hundreds of doses of the Moderna vaccine from refrigeration at the Aurora Medical Center in Grafton around Christmas. The spoiled vaccines were later given to 57 people. Doctors say there's no health concerns related to that, but it is a loss of between $8,000 and $11,000. There is breaking news from the nation's capital. Congress votes to override President Trump's veto of a defense policy bill. It's the first congressional override since President Trump took office. Lawmakers dismissed his objections to the $740 billion bill. President Trump had said the bill failed to limit social media companies he claimed were biased against him during his failed re-election campaign. The bill also provides pay raises for U.S. troops.
Holiday travel appears to be slowing down. TSA reports the number of people who pass through airport security checkpoints dropped below 1 million on Christmas Eve for the first time since Christmas Day. The agency reports screening 874,000 passengers yesterday after screening more than 1 million travelers almost daily leading up to Christmas. Overall numbers are still down considerably due to the pandemic. The pandemic did not stop a Milwaukee New Year's Day tradition. 12 News' Hillary Mintz reports from the polar plunge at Bradford Beach.
12 News.
I will never, ever understand this. Someday, maybe. But I don't understand. The Milwaukee Fire Department, by the way, was there in case anyone had trouble in the water. They say everyone took that plunge safely. Now, those polar plungers got in and out of the water before that snow hit.
Outside tonight, you can see it is still coming down, Mark.
It is not over. How much more to expect? When you can get out your shovel and get it all out of here? Next in Weather Watch 12.
Also ahead, 2020's biggest election claims. What factcheck.org says are some of the biggest whoppers of the year. Plus, New Year's Eve cleanup in Times Square. How many tons of confetti crews swept away despite a scaled-back celebration?
And a programming note here. If you missed our 12 News special 2020, the year of coronavirus, we will re-air it this weekend. It airs Sunday at 4:30 right here on WISN 12.
Is snow headed your way? Our interactive radar lets you know right now. Download the 12 News app.